Welcome to the beautiful island of Crete. Today's Yin Yoga practice is going to be all about giving your entire body a beautiful release. So, we're going to be holding different postures for 2 to 3 minutes today. You won't need a block or a bolster, but it never hurts to have one nearby just in case. So, when you're ready, take a deep breath, grab your water, and let's begin. We'll begin by extending the right leg long. Bring the left leg in towards the right inner thigh. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, and exhale as you fold from the hips, coming down into a half butterfly, stretching out the right hamstring. And you can leave your hands near your knees, on your shins, or extend them long in front. And you can keep that right foot flexed to get a deeper stretch throughout the back of that right leg. If your left leg is super uncomfortable in this position, you can place a pillow or a block to support that left knee. Otherwise, exhale as your upper body begins to fold down, bringing your forehead closer towards the right knee. And we're going to stay here for a few minutes, so don't go to your point of maximal stretch. If you've reached the point of maximal stretch, come back a little bit and allow your body to rest and breathe. As you slowly begin to release, you will come forward naturally. It's really important to give yourself time to surrender to each pose. Truly check in and just watch not only how your body reacts, but also your mind. Focusing on the breath, using the breath to reach new depths by going deeper into the posture as you exhale. Because with these postures, we are going to be releasing not only the physical body, but a lot of emotional energies tend to be triggered. So just be open, don't hold anything back. Whatever comes, release it. And if at any time your body begins to feel sharp or shooting pains, gently come out of the pose, honor your body, come into a child's pose or a shavasana, whatever's comfortable. Take 2 more breaths here, just noticing how the body begins to release over time. And on your next exhale, slowly begin to walk your hands back towards your body. Keep the right leg extended and bring the left leg across and over top of the right, coming into a half shoelace. And your knees may not be directly stacked one on top of the other, and that's okay. You can bring your hands underneath the right knee. Inhale as you lengthen the spine, and exhale, folding from the hips, coming down, continuing to stretch out that right hamstring and allowing an opening through that left piriformis and glute. We'll take 2 more breaths here in this pose. And on your exhalation, slowly begin to rise out of this pose. You can place your hands behind your back with your fingers pointing away from you. Gently open up the chest. You can lean your head back, just moving in the opposite direction of that fold. Inhale. And exhale, coming back to center. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So this time the left foot is extended out front and the right foot is in towards the left thigh in a half butterfly. Inhale, bring your hands up, and exhale as you fold from the hips, coming down. And again, we don't want to be pulling on that foot, just barely holding on because we're so tense. We want to find a place where the body can relax. And slowly, with time, allow the upper body to come down closer to the legs. So inhale and exhale. Just begin to melt. Let it go. Emotional energy, if not dealt with or released over time, can manifest as physical illness in our bodies, whether that's as sickness, muscle aches, or tension. And so, by holding each posture in this yin class, you can bring your awareness to anything that you believe no longer serves you. As you exhale, visualize this negative energy leaving your body, breathing in positive and peaceful energy, releasing any stress or worry, and filling your mind and body with positive vibrations. Taking 2 more breaths here in this pose. And on your exhalation, slowly begin to rise as we bring that bent leg over top of the extended leg, coming into a half shoelace. And again, you can place your hands underneath your knee to avoid hyperextending, folding from the hips as we begin to relax the upper body. The mind wants to constantly think about the future or go over what happened in the past. And so, our challenge today through these postures is to not only let go of the body, but also bring your mind into this current moment right now. The way we can do this, a way we can bring presence into our reality, is to focus all of our attention on the simple movement of the breath. Taking another deep breath in, and with this exhale, feeling your body letting go. Taking one more deep breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly begin to rise out of this pose, bringing your hands behind your back, extending both legs long. As you open up the chest, gently tilting the head back up to the sky. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, bring the soles of your feet together. We're going to come into a butterfly. And you can bring your feet closer in towards your hips, or you can leave them out a little bit more, whatever your body needs today. Inhale as you lengthen the spine, and exhale as you fold from the hips, coming down to your level of comfort. Noticing your breath, observing your thoughts without judging them, and just allow yourself to fully inhabit each moment. This is a time to connect with your inner self, release tension, and cultivate a sense of peace and tranquility. So coming into a meditative state as you inhale and exhale, let yourself be guided by your breath. Taking 2 more breaths here in this pose, just noticing how your body begins to release over time. And as you exhale, slowly begin to come up. Place your hands behind you and gently windshield wipe your legs over to the right. Go nice and slow to the left. And do this one more time at your own pace. Just loosening up the hips after that long butterfly stretch. Now we're going to stretch out the upper body in the opposite direction. So coming down onto your forearms where your elbows are stacked under your shoulders. Open up your chest as you tilt your head back and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Opening up the shoulders. Moving the upper back in the opposite direction of all those folds. This should feel really yummy. And if it hurts and it's not feeling yummy, just stay on your hands. You don't have to come all the way down to your elbows. Take one more big breath here. And as you exhale, slowly begin to come up. Our next pose is going to be a child pose, so take your time to get there. You can leave your knees wide on the mat with your big toes together. Or you can bring your knees together, whatever works for you. Extending your hands long, palms grounded onto the mat as you rest your forehead down on the mat and allow your chest to slowly come down. And if your hips are up in the air or this is not comfortable, you can sit on a blanket or a pillow. You can place a block underneath your hips or underneath your forehead. Just finding a place where you can be comfortable and allow your body to rest. take one more breath here. And then slowly begin to rise up, bringing your knees to be stacked directly under your hips as you walk your hands forward, coming into a puppy pose. You can bring your forehead down on the mat, or you can rest your chin on the mat as you look forward. And if you'd like to go deeper into the triceps, you can bring the palms together as you bend the arms to bring the hands behind your head, opening up the upper body, relaxing the chest down towards the mat. And if this becomes uncomfortable for your lower back, try to tuck your belly button in towards your spine, keeping your core active so that you're not dumping into the lower back. Be conscious of all the experiences that are happening within you, noticing where you are feeling that tension in your body. And with each breath, bringing your awareness to that particular spot, breathing deeply into it and letting it go. Noticing if you feel any emotional reactions in this posture. It's very normal to feel sad, angry, frustrated, and have that emotion intensify when we go into these deep releasing asanas. Our bodies are so unique that they can actually store energy within the muscles and different areas of the body. And so when we go deep, sometimes we can trigger not only a physical release, but an emotional and mental release. So give yourself permission to let go. Be loving with yourself. And with that exhalation, visualize yourself letting go of any lower frequency that brings you down, whether it's thoughts, beliefs, judging your past actions. Give yourself permission to let go. Taking 2 more breaths here in this pose. And on your exhalation, slowly begin to come onto your belly. We're going to rest and reset for a moment. So just place one palm on top of the other and rest your forehead down as you breathe deeply into your abdomen, feeling your belly pushing into the earth as you inhale deeply and exhale, relax. Our next pose is going to be a Sphinx pose. So after your next exhalation, wrap your hand around the opposite elbow, bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, and extend your forearms and palms on the mat. As you begin to open up the shoulder blades, the neck is in a extended but neutral position, active in this pose as we open up the upper body and the chest. And if you'd like to go deeper, you can come up into a seal pose, extending the elbows. Otherwise, just stay on your elbows, extending through the forearms. And if this is uncomfortable for the lower back, you can try bringing the elbows forward a little bit. They don't have to be directly stacked under your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Feel your body opening. And see if you can soften the muscles in your face, relax your jaw, avoid building up any tension in other parts of the body as you exhale and let go. Take one more deep breath here, wherever you are, in a seal or a sphinx. And as you exhale, slowly begin to come down and out of this pose, resting your hands on the mat and bringing your forehead over top. Just reset, take a few breaths here and relax. Just noticing how your body feels as opposed to the beginning of this practice. And then slowly make your way onto your back, coming all the way down with your knees bent and your feet planted on the mat. And what we're going to do is tilt the pelvis a bit. So round the back, flattening out the lumbar spine on the mat. And then as you inhale, tilt the pelvis forward so the abdomen and the lower back are arched a little bit. As you exhale, round the spine, flatten the back on the mat. And as you inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, rounding the lower back. Just a little bit of movement here for our lower back. Just play with this a little bit. And then we're going to come into our happy baby pose. So opening up the legs, grabbing onto wherever is comfortable today. Maybe you grab onto your ankles or the outside of your lower legs. You can grab onto the feet. What we don't want to do is have the head, neck, and shoulders coming off the mat as we're gripping for dear life. We want to be able to relax here. So find a place that you can hold with comfort. Maybe rock your hips back and forth to open up a little bit. And when you're ready, find a place of stillness, allowing gravity to bring those knees down towards the mat with time. Stay with your breath, just becoming the watcher of your thoughts. With every exhale, softening the body just 1% more. noticing how your body begins to let go, letting your thoughts drift on by, and simply being one with your breath, with your heartbeat. As you exhale, let go. Take 3 more breaths here in this pose. As you exhale, visualizing anything you no longer need leaving your body. And when you're ready, bring your knees in towards your chest. Hug them tight as you roll left to right, massaging the lumbar spine, moving slowly with the body. And then bring your feet down on the mat with your knees bent. We'll come into a side lying twist. So bring your hips over to the right, giving yourself some space on the mat. Drop your knees down towards the left, opening up the right arm to the right. And you can look over towards the right shoulder and right fingertips as you exhale and relax in this side lying twist. Take 2 more breaths here, just noticing how the body has begun to release over time. Maybe you notice your shoulder has come closer to the mat, or maybe you notice you're not storing as much tension in your legs. Just noticing it. And then come back up to center, keeping your knees bent. Take a moment, take a breath. You can try those pelvic tilts again. So as you exhale, rounding the spine and the sacrum on the mat. As you inhale, tilting the pelvis forward, just slightly arching the lower back. And just making this movement small. Inhaling as you tilt, exhale as you round. And then you can scoot your hips over to the left side and drop your knees down to the right. You can use your right arm to support your knees as you exhale and open up the left arm towards the left. And look over the left shoulder towards your left fingertips as we stretch out on the opposite side. Inhale and exhale. Let go. Take 2 more breaths here in this pose, breathing deeply. And as you exhale, slowly begin to bring your hips back to center. Keep your knees bent and bring your feet about hip width distance apart. And this time, as you round your spine, tuck your belly button, begin to lift the hips up off of the mat, coming into a bridge. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the hips all the way down to the mat. Come down into a resting corpse pose or shavasana. Take a few deep breaths here at your own pace. Allow your body to integrate all that we have done throughout this practice by taking a moment to rest in stillness. Mindfully scanning the body, softening and releasing any tension from the toes and the feet, bringing your attention and therefore your awareness and energy into your ankles, your calves, your legs, your knees, your thighs, softening your hips, your lower back, your belly, your chest, your heart, your shoulders, your hands and your fingertips, relaxing the muscles in your neck, allowing your facial muscles to release. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue, gently resting your eyes closed as you soften every muscle in your body. Finding that center, that sacred sanctuary within yourself, simply being one with your breath. And stay here for as little or as long as you would like, giving your mind, your body, and your spirit some time to absorb the benefits of this practice. I thank you so much for your practice today. Thank you for taking time to take care of you.